Peace, love, and light soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I am the inner path shaman, an intuitive psychic channeler, and a generational curse breaker with a message for light workers, for star seeds, for chosen ones, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, the spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is AI does not have a subconscious mind, the God connection. It's not a spiritual entity. AI does not have a subconscious mind, the God connection. It is not a spiritual entity. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you've been smear campaigned, you've been overstepped, all because you carry a special light and special gifts within your soul. You might know that light as the light of God, or the light of source, or the light of the universe, or the light of creation, or the light of Christ, or the light of life, or the light of truth, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select also that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me through the comments, vibrationally, through the spirit realm, or energetically. I really appreciate hearing back from you, because you confirm for me that I'm bringing you the right messages, the right healing, the right illumination, the right guidance from the higher realms. It's my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey. The haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces, because through the contrast of their darkness towards my inner light, they have shown me just how powerful this light can be, and that it must stay on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I can now share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the world. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into the message. And before diving right in, I want to remind everyone that these messages are timeless. So that means whenever you hear the message, that's when your soul is ready to receive it. It doesn't matter when it was posted. Also, the messages are collective in nature, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message is resonating with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonates with you today, please like, share, subscribe to help make the video more visible to others, so that they too can come across this healing and illuminating message. Also, if the message resonates with you today and you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. By adding green hearts to the comments, you animate Most High Mother and Father God, or Source, or the universe to optimize your heart chakra with the 528 Hz frequency, which is the frequency of healing, the frequency of God, the frequency of DNA repair, the frequency of love. So feel free to add as many green hearts as you are divinely inspired to, and let's get into the message. So today's message is again, AI does not have a subconscious mind. The God connection, it's not a spiritual entity. So I could be bringing a message, or I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is dealing with generational curses that touch on AI on your path. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that is being attacked through the use of AI, through the use of harmful AI algorithms. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that is also dealing with clone attacks, entities that that have a biological casing, but instead maybe housing harmful programs, harmful AI designed to attack chosen ones, light workers, star seeds, especially through the use of AI, because if it's a clone, it's running on artificial intelligence, because a clone is actually a subset of a whole, if you will. So a clone, for example, if you're looking at a human clone, for example, it's an entity created out of a subset of the total amount of tissue that the entity that is being cloned encompasses or possesses, for example. So for example, if it's a clone created out of stem cells, stem cells are harvested from a specific region of the body to create a clone for specific reasons. So I will be updating a scientist, I will be updating someone that works with clones, I will also be updating someone that is, again, being in the crosshairs of clones as they pertain to the generational curses, hexes, and spells that you're dealing with on your journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But essentially, it's like it's like a pinching of tissue from a certain harvest of a body. For example, a biological clone, and but a clone can also be a spiritual clone. It can be a spiritual demon, a created entity, a conjuring, if you will, that is meant to clone or mimic certain behavior in the spirit realm. So take whatever resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But the point here is that a clone is not it's not a complete spiritual entity, for example, compared to a human being or an infinite spiritual being. You are an infinite spiritual being having a human experience. So as an infinite spiritual being having a human experience, or as an infinite soul having a human experience, you encompass or embody a lot of things. And a clone, for example, would only be just a pinch, just a touch, just a dot of what the whole is. So that's why the message is coming through today, that it doesn't have the God connection, also because God is not participating in the creation of clones, especially using biological material to create a human being. God actually creates human beings the way human beings have always been created by God, which is in the image and likeness of God, and which is, of course, through a spirit DNA, soul DNA, and of course then manifesting in human form as a full and complete biological entity. So I could be updating someone that is coming across these things, or going on a quest to free yourself or extract from any harmful AI that has been placed on your path or that has plagued your family, your lineage, your ancestry, especially through the appearance of looking human just because they have been encased in a human body, but they have actually existed to carry to carry those energies, frequencies, and vibrations that are meant to harm humanity or lower the frequency of humanity or harvest the energy of humanity, because that is essentially the primary reason for the existence of those clones, is for the harvesting of the souls, or for the harvesting of the energies, the life force energies of light bearers such as yourself, if you're hearing this message. So that's what the gist of the message is today. It's bringing your awareness to AI as it has been used in generational cases, hexes and spells on your path, so it's to awaken your consciousness, and of course to to close out any toxic cycles that have been created for you through the use of AI on your path. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Remember, these are spiritual messages meant to awaken your spiritual awareness of yourself as an infinite spiritual being having a human experience, because when you have that full awareness, you are at your most potent and most powerful and in the best version of yourself, and not any watered down or narrowed down or deconstructed version of you, of which AI is a perfect example, because AI again is not the complete set, it's just a subset of the whole, it's not the complete whole. So therefore it means that it's artificial intelligence, it's artificial, it's not organic, and it is therefore simplified, it is therefore not able to reason, it is therefore it has many deficits, just because it's a clone, just because it's artificial intelligence, and it's not really meant to function as a complete set, as a complete human being, because that is impossible. That is a role that only God has, to create a human being, to create a soul. So messages are for your self-awareness, so that you can stay on track with being who you are, who you incarnated to be, and not any engineered or conjured up or deconstructed or a simulated version of you. So let's get into the message through tarot and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on at this time. And let's get in through tarot. So Knight of Pentacles is coming through. I'm definitely updating a spiritual warrior, and Knight is a spiritual warrior and distinguished warrior. That means that you yourself have the consciousness and awareness of how your physical reality is grounded and affected and impacted by your spirituality, or by the spirit realm or the spiritual realm. So a Knight of Pentacles is someone that is connected with the spirit realm, and you create in the spirit realm, because Pentacles is the manifestation or the fruition of your spiritual seeds. So as a Knight of Pentacles, you are connected with the spirit realm. That's where you plant, that's where you create, that's where you fight your spiritual battles, that's where you face your spiritual challenges, and of course plant your seeds accordingly, or work hard accordingly. And Knight of Pentacles is also someone that works hard. So this is who you are. So you understand the dynamics between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, how the physical realm is governed by the spirit realm, and of course how that relates and translates to you as an individual on your journey. So as a Knight of Pentacles, you're someone that has grown to become more patient, grown to be more diligent, in your steps, on your journey. And of course, that also translates into what you bring in, what you harvest, what you manifest. Pentacles can be your money, pentacles can be your wealth, pentacles can be manifesting physical health after illness. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is also overcome the harmful effects of AI on your health. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Pentacles could also be the resolution of past unresolved matters. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that also is closing out on past unresolved matters, or working on past unresolved matters for which AI has been involved. So this could be AI blocks, artificially intelligent blocks created to block you from resolving those past issues. I could be updating someone dealing with or someone that has dealt with third eye chakra blocks. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that has dealt with third eye chakra blocks or attacks that have been launched, or that have been that have come through AI, that have come through clones. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So you are this Knight of Pentacles, so that means stay in your hard work, stay in your patience, stay in your diligence. Would resonate with Black Horse energy. I'll be updating someone that drives a Ferrari. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could also be updating someone that drives a Mustang. If that's you, this message also is for you. So is the Knight of Pentacles, you're also someone that is slowing things down. This Knight of Pentacles is walking on foot, he's not riding. He is a horse, which means a horse is faster, more power, faster transportation. But this Knight of Pentacles is careful to walk on this part of the journey. So this could be an activation for someone to slow down on this part of your journey, because when you slow down, you also slow down the flow of illusions, the flow of trickster energy, the flow of smoke screens. So I could also be updating someone that's dealing with illusions, with smoke screens that are AI related, because today's message is about AI. So I could be updating someone that's dealing with smoke screens that have been projected through AI tools, AI devices. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But this Five of Swords energy is coming through. That's why as a Knight of Pentacles, you're being encouraged to slow down and see things for what they are in this Swords energy, because Swords energy is fight energy. It's also action energy, because the sword suit is the action suit. So it's also about taking action, but it's also about Five of Swords is about competition, it's about controversy, it's about a negative energy, negative fight energy in general. So this could be energy that's meant to alter your action, because 5 is the number of change. So this could be energy that's meant to alter your action through AI attacks, through clone attacks. Take whatever resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So be in that Knight of Pentacles energy, and also be mindful of this Five of Swords energy. It's also a collective energy. Stay connected with the spirit realm, stay connected with your ancestors and spirit guides at this time. So this card is showing an entity that seems to be vexed, or seems to be troubled, or seems to be chaotic in the mind, in the foreground, and in the background there's an entity where there's like a spotlight, where there's there's also blood, there's also there's light shining on the entity. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is also overcoming a spiritual a challenge that is sought, or a spiritual battle that has sought to blood sacrifice you, and you have survived, and of course that is battling or baffling the enemy, the dark forces that have instigated or engineered that on your path. And this could have been done through AI, of course. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But yeah, so there's the energy of confusion here, there's the energy of mental chaos. So I could be updating a generational chaos breaker that has also successfully sent or changed the flow of that energy and sent it back to its sender. And of course, this is why they are now vexed, or this is why they're now chaotic in the mind, as shown here. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So you could be a life path number 5, you could be born the 5th of March, you could be born in May, you could be born May the 5th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So King of Wands is coming through. I'm definitely updating royalty. I will be updating someone that has watched the past message in the channel library titled Royalty is Awakened, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already and it's calling you. I'd be updating a divine feminine also. Remember, these are energies, not gender. Every soul has the polarity of masculine and feminine energies. And of course, if you're dealing with attacks that are coming through AI, attacks that are, coming through clones, or the subject area of today's message, then you definitely want to be in this King of Wands energy for this part of your journey. A King of Wands is a visionary. A King of Wands is also someone that is very creative. Your Wands is your it's your creativity, it's your magic, it's your passion, it's your sensuality. And since King energy is masculine energy, you are being activated or encouraged to be in your more masculine and dominant energies at this time, especially if you are dealing with AI, because AI does not have a subconscious mind. It does not have the God connection. It is a creation by an entity that is not God. So it is not God's creation. It doesn't have the God connection. Stay in your King of Wands energy. That means stay creative, because creativity then puts you in flow state. Creativity then puts you in that connectivity, secure connectivity with the higher powers, with the divine powers that you work with on your journey. Leo energy is also coming through, so I could be updating a Leo or someone that's activating their lion energy through the message today. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could also be updating someone that's working with a lion ancestor or spirit guide. This could be an update coming from your lion ancestor or spirit guide that AI does not have a subconscious mind. The God connection, it is not a spiritual connection or entity, because its origin is actually more in the physical realm. Because if it's created without God, it means that the physical creation process has excluded God. If it's harmful AI, the physical creation process has excluded God, and it is therefore not a spiritual entity as such. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I will be updating someone that's working with Most High Father God on this journey, or going on a quest with Most High Father God. I'm also getting Lion of Judah vibes. I will be updating a descendant of the tribe of Judah. If that's you, this message also is for you. I could also be updating someone that's going on a quest with Yeshua, or someone that is on a quest with Yeshua. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you carry the energy of change. That means that you're able to change any situation, any dynamic on your path as the Knight of Pentacles through that one's energy. And of course, staying on your throne, staying in your royal energies. That means staying in your leadership energies. I will be updating a natural born leader. If that's you, this message also is for you. So 8 of Pentacles is coming through, and 8 of Pentacles is about staying in your skills, upskilling yourself. And since this message is a spiritual message, we're talking about your spiritual skills, your spiritual gifts, staying in practice of your spiritual gifts, staying in creativity with your spiritual gifts. That is how you educate yourself and learn more about your spiritual gifts Eight of Pentacles is about educating yourself and expanding your craftsmanship, especially when it comes to your spiritual gifts. So I could be updating someone that is also going on a quest to limit how much artificial intelligence is going into your craftsmanship or your gifts or your creativity. Take it however it resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you are in this phase of upskilling and upgrading yourself. I could also be updating someone that is also integrating artificial intelligence in your creative process, and of course your spirituality or your awareness to your spirituality is also being brought to your attention at this time, especially as you upgrade or as you upskill, as you expand on your spiritual gifts, so that your spirituality does not get lost along the way. So take whatever resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Regardless, it is a rebirth for you one way or the other, because 8 is the number of rebirth. 8 is the number of reinventing yourself. So I'm definitely updating someone that I could be updating someone that's also in a new skill, a new trade, a new profession. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Will be a life path. Number 8 will be born. The 8th of a month will be born in August. Will be born August the 8th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So Page of Swords is coming through, and the Page of Swords energy is about being thirsty for knowledge or staying in your curiosity. You are being activated to stay in your curiosity, because that's also how you feed yourself with knowledge. That's how you expand your knowledge, by feeding your curiosity. So in this Page of Swords energy, Swords is also in the air realm, in the spirit realm. So stay connected with the spirit realm, especially in the use of AI. Stay connected with the spirit realm. Stay stay also open to incoming intuitive messages. A page is a messenger, a page is a bearer of news. So pay attention to incoming intuitive messages, especially when you are using AI, or if you're on a quest to investigate any AI that has been used on your path, to be the vehicle for generational curses, hexes, and spells. So be in that Page of Swords energy. Stay connected with your spirit team. Stay connected with sacred knowledge at this time. Queen of Wands is coming through, so I'm updating not only a King of Wands but a Queen of Wands. I'm picking up on Ascended Master energy, someone that is achieving unification within your soul, because you are a knight. Remember, a knight is a spiritual warrior that is distinguished, meaning you have fought and won, fought and accomplished spiritual victories. You have ended toxic cycles as that King of Wands, and also as this Queen of Wands. So you are royalty in the spirit realm when it comes to your creativity, when it comes to your passion, when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your psychic abilities, because Queen of Wands is also about your psychic abilities, your fire, your passion, your magic, your light. A Queen of Wands is surrounded by a lot of light, because it's also about the light in your mind, the light that flows through your creativity, the light of creativity, because creativity is a feminine energy, and of course creativity is also light energy. So as this Queen of Wands, you're someone that's on the throne, and of course your attention is being brought to that, so that you are not you're not swayed one way or the other by AI, especially if you are on a quest to uncover generational curses, hexes, and spells that have touched on you, your family, your ancestry, your bloodline. You could own a black cat. If that's you, this message definitely is for you, or you could resonate with the black cat energy, or I could be updating someone that's working with a black cat ascended master. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I could also be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian high priestess goddess Bast or Bastet. She's also the custodian of the ancestral realm, and she's often depicted with her cat. She's also she's also a goddess of light. Yeah, Bast is coming through. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So for someone, today's message is an update from Bast from the spirit realm. AI does not have a subconscious mind, the God connection. It's not a spiritual entity. So Ace of Pentacles is coming through. I'm definitely updating an ace, a champion, a winner. This is also ascended master energy, new beginning energy, number one energy. You're also someone that is very unique. I could be updating an alpha personality, a leader, a pioneer. This is who you are. So as this Ace of Pentacles, you're manifesting a new reality, a new pentacle that cannot be distorted, that cannot be twisted, that cannot be stolen, that cannot be abused or exploited as it has been in the past. I will be updating a generational curse breaker that is also coming out of those constructs that have enslaved you, that have entrapped your soul, especially in your reality. I can be updating someone that is also breaking out of illusions, a generational curse breaker that is breaking out of illusions, out of fake realities created for you, especially through the use of AI. If that's you, this message also is for you. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is breaking out of MK Ultra related generational curses, hexes, spells, subconscious mind programming, mind control, subconscious mind manipulation. Take whatever resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You are an Ace of Pentacles, meaning you're manifesting a new reality, a new pentacle. This could also be new money, new wealth, new peace of mind as you close out on previously unresolved issues, previously unresolved matters. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You're also in this Queen of Cups energy. I would also be updating someone that's working with Most High Mother God on this journey. If that's you, this message also is for you. I'm also picking up on Goddess Hecate and Goddess Isis as also being other Queen of Wands deities, goddesses of magic. So I will be updating someone that's working with those goddesses and Most High Mother God as well. She's also the ultimate magician, the ultimate Queen of Wands, and she's also coming through here with this Queen of Cups energy. So Cups is your heart space, Cups is your emotions. So as the Queen of Cups, it means that you're on the throne of your emotions, you're in control, you're in yourself mastery. And a Queen of Cups is also someone that is very creative, someone that is also very intuitive, and as someone that is royal, someone that is on that throne as Queen of Cups, it means that you don't allow yourself to get triggered, or you're on a quest, you're going on a quest to ascend to that throne. I'd be updating someone that's new to the journey or spiritual awakening. We're all at different stages on this journey. You're welcome if you're new to the journey and if you're listening for the first time. So if you're new to the journey, this is who you are down the road, but I'm also updating others that have now achieved these thrones, and the update is again collective in nature. Only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest based on where you are on your journey. So so as that Queen of Cups, you're someone that is destined to be in your emotional self-mastery, emotional control, because those are the very triggers that are used by dark forces to destabilize you in the heart space. And artificial intelligence can be used to mimic emotions for you, or to trigger your heart space one way or the other, to cause you a disruption or to cause you an instability while they harvest or siphon your energy. So clones can be built to do that. They can be built to trigger your heart space, your cups, and set you off in an emotional rabbit hole while they harvest your energy, while they create or while they put you into an energetic state where their masters can actually harvest your energy. So it's like because clones do not exist on their own. Remember, Spirit already, a Spirit of the Most High Mother and Father God illustrated that earlier on how it's a creation, it's a subset of a superset, meaning that for a clone to exist, it has to have a master, it has to have an owner, it has to have an origin. So yeah, that's how it is a physical creation and not a spiritual creation. So whoever owns that clone, that AI that is attacking you, ultimately they're using it as a way of lowering your energy, your frequency, your vibration artificially, so that you can be in that state, that vulnerability that maybe they used to deal with you before, where they could access you, where they could harvest, where they could siphon your energy. That's very specific. Only take it if it resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But as this Queen of Cups, you are someone that is either overcoming that. I will be updating someone that is also overcome emotional triggers that have been launched at you through the use of AI. If that's what this message definitely is for you, and you're now on that throne as that Queen of Cups. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But regardless, the message today is for your self-awareness to center in, to zero in on that fact that AI does not have a subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind is actually that that part of your soul that is it one-on-one in connection with God. Your subconscious mind is also the mind of God, because as a creation of God, you are created in the image and likeness of God. So that means as a child of God, you think like God. So your subconscious mind is also the mind of God. So that is what is meant here. If it's artificially intelligent, it is not the mind of God. The mind of God is not artificial. So the tarot has spoken. There we have it there. It's about the mind of God. So AI does not have a subconscious mind. The God connection, it is not a spiritual entity. So let's get one more tarot card and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to be aware of at this time. So Knight of Swords is coming through. You are a Knight of Swords. That means in the spirit realm, you are also a very powerful spiritual warrior. So Knight of Pentacles, it means that in the physical world, Knight Pentacles is the physical world, the physical reality. You're a hustler, you're a go-getter, and of course, in the swords realm, in the spirit realm, you're also a go-getter, because swords is the action suit. So you're someone that is also very action oriented. You always take the right action at the right time. Swords is also about speed in the air realm. So this is who you are. As I'm closing the tarot section, it's opening with the Knight of Pentacles and closing with a Knight of Swords. So you could resonate with as above, so below. I could be updating someone that is living by the 7 Hermetic principles. I could also be updating someone that's working with Hermes Trismegistus. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But as a Knight of Pentacles and as a Knight of Swords, you are someone that is, very victorious in both the spirit and in the physical realm. And incidentally, we are in the age of Aquarius, which is also the manifestation of heaven on earth, as human consciousness shifts to 5D consciousness, which is a heavenly consciousness, or the heavenly realms start at 5D frequencies and higher. So as 5D earth settles, it's also the manifestation of both heaven and earth coexisting, so to speak, together. So as a spiritual warrior, you are someone that is manifesting, power and dominance and victory as that Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords in both realms, the physical and the spirit realm. So I could be updating someone that's also going on a quest to become that warrior that is not swayed, that is not that is not influenced, or that is not destroyed by any AI attacks or clone attacks that have been set on your path, especially through generational curses. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. So let's get into spiritual warfare oracle messages, because yes, Spirit already mentioned clone attacks, AI attacks. So we're talking spiritual warfare, and the journey of spiritual awakening is also spiritual warfare, because it's the journey of waking up out of constructs that were created for you, realities that were created for you, identities that were created for you that are not really you. And of course, it takes spiritual warfare. It takes being a spiritual knight to actually fight your way out of those constructs. So I will be updating someone that is escaping the matrix. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I'd also be updating someone that has watched the movie The Matrix. If that's you, this message also is for you. To resonate with the character Neo in The Matrix, take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get into more oracle messages. If the message is resonating with you and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find the message. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional activations or aspects of the message, then add green hearts to the comments. So warrior is coming through to confirm that I'm updating a spiritual warrior, someone that incarnated to strive through many spiritual and physical trials and tribulations, evolving into a spiritual leader, a teacher, and conqueror. This is who you are. So this is who you are. You are a spiritual warrior, and Spirit already confirmed that Spirit of the Most High Mother and Father God through the tarot and through the night energy. So you are someone that is recognized in the spirit realm because of your bravery, and night is brave because of your power, because of your courage. And Akashic Records is coming through. So I would also be updating someone that is going on a quest to access your Akashic Records, or someone that is also going on a quest to secure your Akashic Records, especially when it comes to AI, so that you keep, because your Akashic Records are the library of all past and present and future universal events, thoughts, words, emotions, and intent, houses the details of your soul and its journey. So if you're someone that is being attacked through clones, being attacked through AI, it can also have an impact on your Akashic Records, on your past, on your present, on your future. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that's going on a quest to clean up your Akashic Records, or clean up the Akashic Records of your ancestry, your bloodline. Take it however it resonates with your soul, and leave the rest. But you are someone that incarnated to be able to access the Akashic realm. That's why Bust was very emphatic and very solo on that Queen of Wands energy, until the Queen of Cups energy, because she was emphasizing that she is the spirit guide for the spirit for the ancestral realm, because the Akashic Records are also stored in the ancestral realm. So I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is also being activated to access Akashic Records for the first time, because if you are, it means that you are able to access the records of your ancestry, your lineage, your bloodline in that realm. And of course, you need the protection of Bast. You need to work with an ascended master, just because when you are accessing those records, any dark forces that may be lurking on your path can launch attacks on you, especially through the use of clones, through the use of AI, to distract you while they harvest those Akashic records from you. So this can be in the form of example, for example, you being distracted through AI, and then dark forces astral projecting, demonically possessing you, mining and harvesting information or knowledge out of your subconscious mind or out of you while you have been put to sleep through a distraction that is coming through AI or that's coming through clone attacks. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Shapeshifter energy is also coming through. Shapeshifter is the ability to change forms. Spirit already mentioned how the general spiritual awakening involves you shifting gears, changing forms from King of Wands to Queen of Cups or Queen of Wands or Knight of Swords, because that is the nature of spiritual battles, spiritual warfare. It can be very turbulent and it requires you to be in many mindsets or many forms literally at the same time. So shapeshifter is the ability to change forms. The transformation may also be physical, emotional, or spiritual, being hard to pin down or figure out. So as a spiritual knight, this is who you are. You are a shapeshifter that is hard to pin down or figure out, or you are going on a quest to be this type of shapeshifter, a shapeshifter of light that is hard to pin down, that is also hard to figure out, because if you are accessing Akashic records, you definitely don't want any dark forces lurking on your path to figure that out. By dark forces, I mean demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, psychic vampires, energy vampires, trolls, clones, empty vessels, reptilians, 4D archons, dark souls, soulless beings. The list can get quite expansive, but generally they are also shapeshifters, but low vibrational shapeshifters that shapeshift with the intention to to cause you distraction, to cause you a diversion, to shapeshift you into something other than who you really are, while they siphon or harvest your energy. So pay attention to those kinds of shapeshifters or shapeshifts that can also be dressed up as AI, as clones, because AI clones can be used by dark forces to shift your energy or to shift you into to shift you into a rabbit or shift you into a mindset. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. Teacher is coming through, so you're using your spiritual experiences, your spiritual gifts and life lessons to help guide others, being a leader and positive example of others in need. This is what you incarnated to do. This is who you incarnated to be a spiritual teacher, especially through your spiritual experiences or through your experiences in general. So I can be updating someone that's going on a quest where you are also learning or honing your skills in that Age of Pentacles energy, and of course you are ascending as this spiritual teacher, or you incarnated, you ascended to be a spiritual teacher through those experiences, especially when it comes to AI attacks and clone attacks. Flying monkeys are involved. Flying monkeys. So for someone, I'd be updating someone that's dealing with dark forces, dark entities, dark magicians, dark King of Wands, dark Queen of Wands, dark wizards that may be using AI, that may be using clones as their flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are people or entities who actively participate in a narcissist smear campaign, blindly carries out their master's dirty work. So clones would definitely blindly carry out their master's work, because they don't have a subconscious mind, they don't have a God connection, meaning they don't have a conscience. They cannot, judge the difference between right or wrong. They're created, they're designed to just do their master's bidding, and they're not a spiritual entity with a God connection. Therefore, so they blindly carry out their master's dirty work, while the Narc's hands clean. I'm picking up on Hive Mind. I could be updating someone that has watched the children's show She-Ra. If that's it, this message definitely is for you. You could resonate with the Hive Mind. You could resonate with the Hordak or the entity Hordak. But Hordak is like a dark lord, a dark master of clones that just blindly carry out, Hordak's dark desires or dark intentions. That's very specific. Only take it if it resonates, but that's coming up for a reason. And She-Ra means the feminine version of the sun god Ra. So I'll be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian sun goddess Sekhmet. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So or I could also be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian sun god Ra on this journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Yeah, I could be updating someone that's dealing with a whole hive mind, a whole collective of AI entities or clone entities that have been created to troll you or to be in your energetic space one way or the other, while a dark force, a dark entity, attempts to harvest your energy that way. Take it however it resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So binding is coming through. So I'll be updating someone that's also dealing with binding spells. If that's you, this message also is for you. So binding is doing spell work and energy work to stop someone from moving forward in life. So yeah, for someone, clones, AI could be used to stop you from moving forward in life. I'd be updating someone that's dealing with a standstill, with a deadlock. If that's you, this message also is for you. Take whatever resonates with your soul and leave the rest. And I'll be updating someone also that is being stopped through the use of AI, to stop you from advancing, to stop you from progressing, especially when it comes to your creativity. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with cyber attacks. If that's you, this message also is for you. So yeah, so binding is used to stop someone from using their power to be silent. So I could be updating someone that also has the gift of speech. I will be updating a motivational speaker, a new motivational speaker, a new spiritual teacher. Spiritual teaching does involve speaking anyway. So binding means that whoever comes to mind as you hear the message as your opposition, as any dark forces, they are trying to bind, they're trying to bind you, to restrict you, to suppress you, to silence you, and they're also trying to bind themselves to you through the use of AI. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So that means that you could also be dealing with a shapeshifter, someone that's fake, someone that is not real, someone that presents something, totally opposite of who they really are. And of course, they're trying to bind themselves to you using that fake identity, that fake reality. That's very specific. Only take it if it resonates. Forgiveness is coming through, and forgiveness is releasing the stronghold of anger, resentment, and vengeance towards any connections to people, places, and things, making amends, and of course, moving on. So forgiveness is about you releasing what's toxic to you, taking your lessons, and moving on. That's what forgiveness is about. So I could be updating someone that's going on a quest to learn how to forgive yourself, especially because dark forces love to distort the concept of forgiveness. Dark forces may also want to dictate to you what forgiveness or what forgiving them should look like, or what how you should forgive them, how you should perform that forgiveness. Like be updating a generational curse breaker that is being influenced or that is being steered through the use of AI attacks or clone attacks, to forgive certain dark forces that you have dealt with on your path, that you have closed out on, that you have moved out on, and they're doing it through the use of AI. If that's what this message definitely is for you, this activation is for you to focus on your forgiveness of yourself, which is releasing things, places, people, situations that no longer resonate with your soul's blueprint, with the best version of yourself, and of course, moving on. So angels is coming through, and divine beings that are watching over you to provide you with guidance, protection, and healing when you need it the most. So you definitely have angels watching over you, especially if you are dealing with AI attacks and clone attacks. That means that you have spiritual beings, you have angels, you have superhuman entities that are there to watch you, to protect you when you need it the most. I'd also be updating someone that comes from an angelic bloodline, if that's what this message is for you. So I'd be updating someone that's hearing from their angelic ancestors that AI does not have a subconscious mind, the God connection. It is not a spiritual entity. It is not an angel I'm hearing. It is the past. For someone, I'm hearing the past is coming up. So for someone, this could be, something that has been done to you in the past, or something that has affected your past, or something that affects your past, to take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. It could also be someone from your past that is using AI to attack you, that is using clones to attack you. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. The past is back to haunt and test you again. Someone or something from the past has returned for another chance. Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. So let's move on to angel messages and see what the angels would like you to focus on at this time, because angels already came through earlier. If the message resonates with you and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. And if you would like to unlock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. So learning experience is coming through. You are definitely on a learning experience, especially to see how AI, may have impacted your past, how you may have been attacked in the past through the use of AI or through the use of clones and AI. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, that goes right in with the Eight of Pentacles energy, which is also about learning and educating yourself. So be open-minded. That means, have that learner's mind. Do the work is coming through. Yeah, do the work, have that learner's mind, and do the work. Do the work. So ease and grace also came out at the same time as do the work. So yeah, you want to ease into it, especially if it's a new area for you. When you just think of the first day of school, or the first day of class, or the first day of college, the first day of university, it can mean that, it means that there's a whole lot to learn, a whole lot to take in, right? So that's why you want to be in your ease, in your grace, so that you can allow that flow of information, that enlightenment, that revelation to come to you, because things flow easier, is depicted here. Things flow easier when when you're in your ease and grace, than when you are maybe uptight, or when you're not balanced one way or the other. So ease and grace is also being activated for someone through the message. Courage and bravery is coming through to confirm. It came through tarot earlier that you're someone that is very courageous and that is very bold. I could also be updating someone that's going on a quest or someone that's working with Joan of Arc on this journey. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I could be updating an activist to take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Surrender is coming through, so this is an activation for you to surrender to divine will, surrender to the higher powers, to the divine forces, because if you are on a quest, the oracle messages already indicate that in the tarot that you're in night mode, so this means that it's a challenge, it's a battle, and when you're surrendered to the divine forces, they can ensure your protection and your safety as you go on this quest. So healing energy is also present. You're also someone that carries in healing energy. You're also someone that incarnated to carry healing energy and to heal others just by being yourself, just by having your experiences and learning from them, and then talking about it or sharing it, or just simply existing. Because even without talking about it, if you're someone that is conquering spiritual battles and advancing on your spiritual journey, you influence others that are in the same neighborhood as you energetically. You influence them in positive ways, and they also get inspired. They also follow your light in the spirit realm. That's how it actually works in the spirit realm. So you don't have to be next to your soul tribe in the spirit realm. As a soul tribe, we're actually very scattered across the globe, so you don't have to be next to someone to be influenced positively by their light, by their energy. It's just a matter of the commonality of the energy or the frequency that connects you together. So I would also be updating someone that's new to the soul tribe. Welcome. If that's you, do hit the subscribe button so that you're notified every time I post an update. I'd be updating someone that's also new to the concept of soul tribe or soul family. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So composure is also being activated for you. I'm also updating someone that is also in their ease and grace and in your composure, especially when you approach spiritual battles, because that's when you are in your most balanced and grounded, and therefore able to see things clearly, and of course take inspired action or take informed action. So yes is coming through. So yeah, yes, AI does not have a subconscious mind, the God connection. It is not a spiritual entity. So yeah, so this is also a validation of today's message. In the message, I would also be updating someone that has been in a state of asking questions, especially with regard to AI, or it can be a question that maybe you had on your mind, a yes/no question that is receiving an answer through the message. Today, take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you're manifesting a yes for something, and you're also manifesting a yes for blessings and abundance. Blessings and abundance is coming through. So I could be updating someone that's going on a quest to unlock your blessings and your abundance, which may have been impacted by AI attacks or clone attacks. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I'm going to bring out the Escape the Matrix Oracle. This is my very own Oracle deck that I downloaded from Source, from the Most High Mother and Father God, the angels, the ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. There are messages, there are activations. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. So karmic family interference or relationship interference is coming through. So I'll be updating a generational curse breaker whose family life has been impacted through the use of AI attacks, clone attacks. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. And for someone, this could be someone that's karmic and in your family space. Family can be very broad. Family can mean your biological family. It can also mean extended family. It can mean your work family. It can mean really any group setting, because any collective or gathering creates a family. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Be a life path number 6. Be born the 6th of a month. Be born in June. You could be born June the 6th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So you have the upper hand. You have the upper hand. That means you have the upper hand when it comes to AI, when it comes to AI attacks, when it comes to clone attacks, if you are an organic soul, because you carry the mind of God, you carry that subconscious mind, the one that connects you with God. So you have the upper hand. You could be 78 years old, you could be born 1978 or 1987. You could be 87 years old, you could be born July the 8th or August the 7th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm also hearing you have the upper hand if you're in a Clone War. I can be updating someone that has watched Star Wars, Clone Wars. If that's you, this message definitely is for you, or that could resonate with someone. So innocent is also coming through. So your name could mean innocent, or your name could be innocent. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could be updating someone whose innocence has also been tampered with or attacked through the use of AI and AI attacks and clone attacks. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Will be 41 years old, to be born 1941 or 1914, will be born April 1st or January the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. And win-win is also coming through. So if you are in any clone wars, any AI wars, you are in a win-win situation. You could be 64 years old, you could be born 1964 or 1946. You could be 46 years old, you could be born June the 4th or April the 6th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So Venus energy is coming through. I will be updating someone that's working with the goddess of love, Venus. If that's you, this message is for you. I'd also be updating someone that's going on a quest to find love or self-love. And of course, it also touches the area of AI. So I could be updating someone whose love life has been attacked by AI, attacked by clones. If that's you, this message also is for you. That's very specific. Take it if it resonates. You could be 42 years old. You could be born 1924 or 1942. You could be 24 years old. You could be born April the 2nd or February the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So breakthrough is coming through. You definitely are breaking through. You're onto something with this breakthrough energy, or you are going to break through, especially if it relates to breaking generational curses, closing out cycles that maybe have previously been unresolved. I could also be updating someone that's manifesting a breakthrough in a case. If that's you, this message also is for you. So you could be 80 years old, be born 1980. If that's you, this message also is for you. You've been scapegoated. I'll be updating someone that has also been scapegoated through the use of AI, through AI attacks and through clone attacks. However it resonates with you or relates with you. You could be 49 years old, you could be born 1949 or 1994. You could be 94 years old. You could be born April the 9th or September the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So jealous karmic family member is coming through for someone. So for someone, it's a jealous karmic family member. It could even be a toxic co-worker, a toxic neighbor. Sometimes you're actually put in families without you, for example, knowing or necessarily selecting to be. For example, when you move into a neighborhood, to a certain extent, you can't really select who your neighbors are, right? It's like a surprise. You just go ahead, you move in, and you discover who is around you. So I'll be updating someone that has been dealing with toxic neighbors. There's a reason why neighbor energy is coming through. It that's you. This message definitely is for you. But family is like that generally, to a certain extent. They say that you don't really choose the family you're born into. Well, that is the physical. It's like the physical world. That states that if you want to look at it that way, you don't choose. So to a certain extent, individuals can put you in a family that you haven't chosen to be in, and can also be jealous and karmic at the same time. So I'll be updating someone that has dealt with the toxic entities, low vibrational entities that may not necessarily be related to you, but that have appointed themselves on your path. Especially if you're a generational curse breaker, you're someone that is meant to carry your ancestors. You're someone that is meant to journey with your ancestors, and dark forces can actually come on your path to clone your ancestors, to remove your ancestors that way, and of course replace them on your path and in your life. So that is that is very, that is it's a pause for thought. It's food for thought. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest, but pay attention, because clone energy, AI energy, and karmic energy coming through really strongly. Neighbor energy also coming through strongly, and neighbor can also be, it doesn't need to be a physical neighbor. It can be a neighbor at work that's also a toxic co-worker. It can be, because dark forces, they also really like to put several layers to their identity. So for example, you've seen how neighbor can relate to a workmate, someone at work, but it's really the word neighbor. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be, I'll be updating someone that's also going on a quest to uncover complex parts of the puzzle or pieces of the puzzle on your journey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. This could be complex pieces to a curse, a hex, a spell, or a layer, or a cycle. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So you could be born the 4th of a month, you could be born in April, you could be born April the 4th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So love yourself is the last escape, the Matrix Oracle message or activation coming through. You definitely want to love yourself, especially if you've been under attack, especially if you have broken through. Definitely, I mean, there's positives here in the message for you to love yourself. You're innocent, you have the upper hand, you're breaking through, you're in this win-win energy over anyone that has scapegoated you, anyone that has tried to be covert or sophisticated in their attacks on you, using AI, hiding behind AI, hiding behind clones. You have every reason to love yourself, having broken through all that, and you're here hearing this message. I'm also updating someone that's going on a self-love quest that was already announced through Venus energy. So you could be 18 years old, you could be born 1918, or you could be 81 years old, you could be born 1981, you could be born January the 8th or August the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Love yourself is always a good thing to do. This could be a self-love activation, self-care activation for someone through the message today, but it's very important to engage in self-care, especially if you are someone that feels, someone that faces many spiritual battles, spiritual attacks, spiritual challenges. Loving yourself also helps you to come back to center, helps you to be in your composure, and of course in your ease and grace. So I'm going to close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some clarity, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonated with you today to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself and Green Hearts, to the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up now with the angel answers. For anyone that has a question for your angel or angels and would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your questions as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe, or what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? So ask your angels is coming through. So if the question resonates with this answer, then this is your angel answer. So your angels want you to ask more. If you're ready, if you wanted them to reply through this oracle, this is their reply. Ask your angels. So that means contact your angels directly for someone. Otherwise, for the tribe, and in keeping with the message today, AI does not have a subconscious mind. That God connection, it's not a spiritual entity. As your angels, we already have angels. This is like a third time, like coming through the message, angels coming through, and also, debunking whether whether AI is AI has a soul or not, essentially. So that's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day, living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.